We've all seen movies about evil robots or a supercomputer trying to kill human beings, such as Terminator or A Space Odyssey with HAL 9000, which brings me to the idea of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is basically a computer's brain that tries to mimic the brain of a human being by mimicking our visual and speech recognition, and even our writing recognition as well. It's used today in software such as Siri and Cortana, which uses speech recognition to look things up on the internet for us. And it's also used in GPS. It basically looks up the best route to get to the destination we're going, and then it speaks to us whenever we need to make a turn or something. It's also used in drones, which we hear about from war with unmanned aircraft. And it's also used in video games where the video game uses certain algorithms to try to beat you the best way it can. To gauge how powerful the AI actually is, we use something called the Turing test. The Turing test is basically testing the computer to see how well it can fool human beings. And if it can fool a certain percentage of human beings, it can essentially pass the test. Some people say that software has actually passed the test through the use of AI, and some people say it's a hoax, but it's debated, but I think it probably has. There's something also called autonomous AI, which is basically artificial intelligence that can think and act by itself. We don't have very much autonomous AI yet, which is actually kind of a good thing because some people think there's dangers with that, but not yet, anyways. What autonomous AI basically does is it acts by itself. It can do whatever it wants, act however it wants, but limited to what it actually has programmed in itself. Artificial intelligence right now, there's some androids actually being made in Japan for newscasting and stuff, but artificial intelligence really isn't too advanced today. We still have an edge over them. They can't think completely like we do, but I think it will get there eventually, but I think we should restrict it to just below us. Benefits of AI are basically GPS and speech recognition for whenever we drive in cars so we can call people if we need to without having to pick up our phone and take our hands off the wheel. Some dangers of it are kind of far-fetched, but kind of not. It depends on how you think. Some people believe that AI could possibly take over the world because AI controls computers. So with all the technology today, people believe that it could take over the technology and sever communications and stuff between people in the world and essentially take it over. Another thing, like with Terminator, warbots. Basically, warbots would be autonomous robots that would basically be used for war, so they could shoot and kill without having a human thought and basically make a decision right then and there despite human feeling. People believe that AI will also try to eliminate humans, basically because people think that the AI might think that we're out to get them or an enemy and dangerous because we created them and that we could essentially destroy them if we needed to. So people believe that they will come to this conclusion and decide to eliminate us. The future of AI is actually huge. It could either be limited and just be used to help us out, or it could get to the point where it becomes completely autonomous and become a whole new race, which is weird because they're computers, but they would be considered a new robotic race. And it's basically a possibility because we already have androids, and then it's just crazy. But yeah, the future of AI is huge, and I think if we restrict it, we shouldn't have much problem in the future. But that's up to you. If you think we should keep going and advance it and have a whole new robot race, that's it's you. But I think we should keep it to just computers, calculators, speech recognition to help us with looking things up in the car. But that's just my opinion. Thanks for listening to me.